What does it mean to be a Christian? Throughout the centuries, we have used the word Christians in various ways. Recently, we can associate being a Christian with someone who goes to church, someone who believes in a set of beliefs, or even someone who votes for a specific party. However, when we go back to the Bible, we see that actually what was happening there was that Jesus was calling people to follow him, to be with him, and to learn from him. That's why this year at Rock Creek Church, we want to emphasize intentional discipleship. We want to grow as disciples, we want to learn with one another, we want to be with Jesus together, and we want to go and make new disciples. So let me share with you our plan for this year, practical steps that we are going to focus and emphasize on this year. First one is one-on-one discipleship. The elders and the Titus II ministry are leading the way in connecting to people and discipling them. We want to build relationships, we want to get to know each other, and we want to bring Jesus and talk about Jesus' word with each other. Another step is prayer. We want to be together, connecting to God and listening wherever He's leading us. So every Sunday from 9:30 to 10, we are praying in one of the rooms close to the APR in the school. And also, a very important one is community groups. We are called to follow Jesus together with other people, with other brothers and sisters. So our community groups, they provide this space where we can come together, grow, love one another, and serve other people together. This year, we are going to do something differently than we have done in the past. In the past, we have used sermon-based questions. However, this year, we are going to use a material called 9 Arts of Spiritual Conversations. And why are we doing this? When we go to the Gospels, especially the Gospel of Matthew, we see a rhythm of focusing inward and then outward. Jesus is forming the disciples, and He sometimes brings them and teaches. For instance, in Matthew 5 to 7, Jesus is teaching the disciples, and that's the famous Sermon on the Mount. So they are all there, they are listening, they are learning. But then in Matthew 10, we see Jesus sending them. It's go time. Jesus sends them to the towns around where they were, and they were supposed to share the good news of the gospel. But it was not time to sit down and listen and learn and study, but it was time to go and share. And this is all part of discipleship. So this year in community groups, we will come together and we will study different arts, or basically different practices that will help us to build relationships, that will help us to love other people like Jesus did. We're going to talk about noticing. We're going to talk about listening, asking questions, loving people, and building relationships. And the great part will be, we'll come together, talk about these things, focus on Jesus and how He did that, and we're actually going to go and practice these arts during the week. And then the following week, we're going to come back and we're going to share what the Spirit, what God is doing through the practice of these arts. I want to invite you to come and join us as we are following Jesus together this year.